Hi, my friends. Eating healthy or eating to lose weight. I've got my notes here. I've got quite lots of notes here to share with you. Okay, lots of people are here. They say, I eat very, very healthy. But there is a difference. Do you want to lose weight or you want to eat healthy? Why there's a difference? The reason is that person who would say I eat healthy and carrying the extra weight or being obese or morbid obese and saying that I'm eating pretty much healthy. But when I look at their diet are quite healthy. There is nuts, there is avocados, there is carbs like rice, pasta. There is lots of healthy food. 5% could be a bit of like parties, birthday, a little bit of cake there, and this is allowed as well. But if you want to lose weight, you have to be in a calorie deficit. How many times I tried so many different diets? There is ketogenic diet, there is fasting, there is lots and lots of different diet. I've tried it myself and I was always confident saying that calorie doesn't matter. Calorie doesn't matter as long as you're eating healthy. Yes, calorie doesn't matter, but it is matter if you are losing weight. When I start my prep for competition, and I'm going to do, hopefully this year I'm going to do 2 competitions, I realized that yes, I was eating healthy before, but my fats, my calories in general was quite high, because if you think, let's say just a handful of nuts, how many calories in there? I don't say that the nuts are really bad for you, it's just that they are high in calories and you have to compromise with some other foods. If you wanted to lose weight, or if you are on a prep for any competition or any sport event, then you have to watch how many calories you consume. Let's say if you will have a handful of nuts, calories would vary from 300 to 600 calories, or you can have a meal like I had today, for example, 1 wrap and massive amount of salad. I just posted on my SFT training Facebook group or fitness physiology. So the reason is, so I had massive amount of food because of the salad of lettuce I had, and I really enjoyed it, but the calories was less than 300. I'm full, but I wouldn't be full if I would have just a handful of nuts. So you have to watch your calories. You have to be in a calorie deficit. You can, so I'm looking at my notes here. You can lose weight by eating healthy, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough because you will have to, your volume of the food will be not good amount if you rely too much on the seeds, nuts and high fat food. Yes, they are good monosaturated fats, but body doesn't care. Body don't give a so body don't care what fat you get from the pig, from the meat or from the nuts. It is, body don't care. It will store as fat. So if you are losing weight and you're trying to lose weight, you have to just reduce the calories and increase the volume of the food, which means lots of salad, lots of lettuce, lots of spinach. If you have spinach, have always lemon water during the day to avoid gallstones, kidney stones, and in general lemon water is very good. Even the fat burning is very good. What else I need to cover here? So yes, when I changed my diet, when being on a prep, I realized that even a good fats, a good carbohydrates are still calories. So you have to make sure you consume less than you burn. I've got my watch here. I don't know. So I've done today 13K. 54 minutes of exercise, which is I've done my exercise at 5 in the morning, and it's just done. It's over. Yeah. Also, here's I've put a note as well. Dietitian and nutritionist not always eat healthy. Yes, that's right. Why they not always eat healthy? Because I have one of my colleagues who is dietitian, and she asked me to lose weight, which is I'm working with her. We work together. Why? She knows everything. She have this like a robotic plan that she does for everyone. Copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. When I do diet plan, I customize to the person according to their biochemistry blood test. Why? Because the diet for one person will not fit to another person, because they have a different lifestyle. They have a different. Two people burn completely different amount of calories a day. One person could be in the office all day, another person could be on a go like I'm always on a go, I'm always doing something. If I'm doing all my work on the computer, I reduce my calories intake. That's how I decided to do it. Yeah. So when a dietitian or nutritionist tell you that have lots of seeds, lots of nuts, sweet potato is better than a normal potato, to be honest, sweet potato, yes, it's healthy, but normal potato is healthy too. It's the amount, how much you will have. So if you have sweet potato, I don't know, but this bowl you probably wouldn't, because look, it fits in my hand. Yeah, if you have more than this bowl of sweet potato, let's say 2 sweet potato, and you will have 2 normal potatoes, you probably will enjoy normal potato than a sweet potato. Not many people like sweet potato. I occasionally do and don't. So I have to enjoy food, and you as well. You have to enjoy when you eat. If you are strict on rice and protein, pasta and protein, if you are very strict with your diet, you're probably gonna fail in 1 month or 2 months. Like a New Year resolution usually going down by the middle of February. Why? Because they're trying to adapt to the eating habit that it doesn't work to their lifestyle. The diet have to work with your lifestyle. Then only this diet will be very effective for you in the long run. So if you think, let's say, I found the best gluten-free wrap, which is have 80 calories, and you would have this wrap with some salad, but you actually mentally you wouldn't enjoy that wrap, it's more likely you're not going to stick to this diet. If you buy the wrap that you enjoy, you're more likely to stick to the diet. You just have to be, in the beginning, you have to be strict how many times you eat. I don't recommend people eating 6, 5, 3 or 2 or fast, like I did fasting myself 36 hours. I don't recommend for my clients to do this unless they want to do this, and I guide them how to do this correctly, especially when you do fasting. You don't just jump and do fasting. It's just ridiculous, just stupid, I would say, just to go and do fasting like I have some people do. Yeah, no. So where I was, yeah. You have to, what you have to do, you have to see what fits in your lifestyle. If you can eat 4 times a day, then it's fine, and it fits your lifestyle, then it's fine. You will most likely continue eating like this in the future. If you only eat twice a day because in the morning you have a time, then you work all day, you don't have a time, and then you come in the evening and eat in the evening, and that works for you, you have to stick to it. And you have to stick to it without snacking in between. Another thing is what I noticed, the more coffee you drink, the higher cortisol level you're gonna have. The higher cortisol level you're gonna have, the more abdominal fat you're gonna have. Why? Because you're always kind of on a stress level. So you have stress level at work during the day, plus on top you put more stress level to tell your body to release cortisol and adrenaline, because too much of the caffeine. I used to consume too much of the caffeine, and I saw the difference when I stopped doing this, when I start having coffee twice a day. Also, before I tried to cut on cow's milk, because yes, I know there is lots of signs and there is a law about cow's milk is for cows and we shouldn't drink cow's milk. I switched to almond milk, coconut milk, and I didn't really like it, but because of the health reason, I thought, oh yeah, it's healthy and they've got this macros, that is much healthier for you. Did I stick to it? No, I didn't, because I didn't like it. I like my coffee with normal milk. And when I started my prep on and off, and when I decided I'm doing my prep for good, I decided I'm gonna stick with the food that I like. That I'm not gonna stick that peanut butter and toast because it's healthy, the brown toast, and because it's healthy, it's got good fats, and brown bread have a good amount of carbs for you to train in the morning or in the evening. I decided though, no, I'm going to eat what I like. But the only difference I'm gonna make, I'm gonna have a strict like 3.5 hours window. And by looking at my schedule, I can do this, sometimes a little bit hard, but I always have a little snack. It usually will be a protein snack, it will be bar, low calorie bar, low fat and low sugar. So I want to have a spike of insulin, and the fat, I don't need extra fats. Why do I need extra fats? I can get the fats from something else. I do have nuts occasionally, I have seeds, and in fact, look, I've got the sunflower seeds here. My kids eat it, and occasionally I would eat it. But 3.5 hours window between first meal, second meal, third meal, and fourth meal. I have 4 meals a day, sometimes 5, but I watch how many calories I have. Now I watch on my MyFitnessPal, but usually I don't count to the gram. I don't do this. I don't count how much fats I have, I don't count how much carbs I have, and I don't count how much protein I have. I just roughly say that this amount is good. I know not many people know how much they should have, but because I have this knowledge, I already see how much protein I need, how much carbs and carbohydrates I need, and what supplements I need. And I can help you with this. I can help you to balance this out. And in the future, it will be like a timetable for you. So you will know in the future how to balance it all together. Before I do any blood test, before I do any diet plan, I always ask all my clients to do blood test, because without the blood test is like doing the diet plan to, I don't know, copy paste, that sort of things. And I don't do that. I don't see that this is the right way, and I don't see that this is the right way dietitian should do. Not all, some. What next? Popcorn, yes. Some people like to snack on nuts. I used to do as well, because nuts have good fats, nuts have selenium, nuts have zinc, nuts have silica, nuts have lots of minerals and vitamins. But nuts have a lot of fats too. So if you like peanut butter, go for powder, which is it called PB? Yeah, PB. Peanut butter. It's 85% less calories and fats, and you get the same, almost the same taste. If you occasionally like peanut butter or almond butter, walnut butter, macadamia butter, yes, you can have, but the next meal should be low or extremely low amount of fat. I'm not against of fat, and I'm not against of carbs, and I'm not against of sugar. Actually, I do, but there is a certain sugar I accept, like 1 teaspoon of Manuka honey, fantastic, works perfect. Blueberries, raspberries, their fruits are low in glycemic index and they are kind of filling. Back to popcorn. Having a handful of nuts, 300 to 600 calories, the calories are vary, or having a big pack of popcorn, which is again volume, and the calorie will be 85 to 150 calories. But the volume, you get a lot. You will feel fuller, quicker, for longer, and the calories you will consume way less than you would consume with nuts. So I would go for the popcorn or seaweed. Seaweed, you can crunch on them. There is lots of crisps and variety with seaweed. Watch the fat. Sometimes they're too much in fats. Okay, so I mentioned about the nuts. Yes, overall, what I want to say, if you want to lose weight, you have to watch how much calories you consume. In the beginning, it will be hard. You will have to count and see how much you eat. That's really important. But then, after 4 weeks, it will get into the habit. But to help you with all this process, to make it easier for you, you have to ask your nutritionist or dietitian as well. I'm not guaranteed if they're all good. I know what about myself. When I recommend someone a diet, when I do a diet plan, I make sure that I guide that person through months or 2 or 3, however long they hire me for. So I help them to understand what food is good and combinations of food. I don't cut the volumes. For me, volume is important. Volume is what makes you feel fuller and satisfied. If I would say to you, okay, at 3:30 p.m. you're gonna have 10 almonds and let's say 10 almonds. Instead, if you will say to me, I love almonds, yeah, have almonds, then I would ask you to have 500 ml of water after that, lemon water, most preferably. But I would more go for the volume and a low calorie dense food and low GI food. If you probably know GI, high glycemic, low glycemic food that will not spike your insulin too high, which will not make you too hungry when the insulin gonna suddenly drop. So you need to I will teach you and guide you step by step. Yes, so I think I covered it all. Yeah. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I will make more videos for you. If you have any ideas which video you would like to hear, please comment below, and I will read all the comments, and I will be very happy to make another video for you. So it will help you to live healthy, stay healthy, be slim, fit, muscular, whichever you prefer, or put on weight. Some people cannot put on weight. I also prep people for their competition competition. It could be bikini competition, fitness competition, bodybuilding, marathon running, or triathlon, whatever, whichever sport you want to do. I will always guide you, and I will suggest as well on training, or if you hire me for training sessions, then we'll do training together. Most of the time I do training with my clients in the beginning. It's just to give them that little bit of motivation and to be a kick where they start, and then they go more higher weights or lower weights, or depends what they are training for. Thank you for watching this video and stay tuned. Bye.